Hello, everyone. It's Elder Pamela Robinson Smith, and I am sitting on my pulpit porch and kind of digesting the obscene, disrespectful, racist post that our quote unquote leader of the free country posted on social media. I've been watching reactions from celebrities and non-celebrities about how racist and ignorant and the list goes on. And I sincerely hope that this behavior is not surprising to you. If nothing else, this president has shown you who he is from the get-go. He does not have a filter. And if he does have one, he does not use it on those people who mean nothing to him. He is the type to use you until he doesn't need you anymore. So I guess my question is not if what he did was inappropriate. The question is not what he did was obscene. The question is, what are we going to do about it? I start thinking back to those folks who chose not to vote in the last election or the one he won previous. I think about the folks who could not or would not entrust the leadership of this country to a black woman. What are you thinking now? Just think about it. And I'm not discrediting black men, but think about it. Historically, black women have taken care of not just their own babies. They've taken care of our white counterparts' children. They oftentimes taught those children what it meant to be human, respectful, productive individuals. So the fact that we as a country, not all of us, but many of us, that would not consider entrusting the leadership of this great nation that it could be with a black woman, and instead voted to have this guy to be titled president, makes me question our citizens, because we are the ones who voted or not voted or made the wrong choice, bad leaders into positions. I've learned in my career that an effective leader or an ineffective leader dictates the path of an organization, a team, a city, a state, a country, so on and so forth. So that is why it is so important for us to carefully choose who we believe would be effective leaders. Let's go back to the Bible, shall we? Jesus carefully selected who he hung out with, who he trained, who he coached, and who could represent him in his departure. He had intuition. He knew who was going to betray him, but he kept them close. So to me, he's a very good example of a good leader. Some may say, oh, Jesus was meek and mild, and what about the tough situations and how will he handle it in a meek and mild way? Let's not forget, Jesus got aggressive when necessary, particularly when shady shenanigans was going on in his house. Y'all remember him tossing that table when they decided they was going to turn the church into a marketplace, and I'm just frustrated. Frustrated not so much with our so-called president, but frustrated with the people who didn't find it important enough to make a good choice in November. So, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. I believe that was a Maya Angelou quote, loosely stated. So we should not be surprised. Instead, we need to be informed, educated, and ready to respond in a proper way. And I hope that this message doesn't fall on deaf ears. I hope the leaders in the towns and the states and countries figure it out sooner rather than later. I don't know about y'all, but life is not life in the most positive way possible because our leadership sucks. So I am empowering you to step up to be a leader. It can be in your PTA. It can be in your sorority or your fraternity. It can be in your church. Start where you're at. Start small. Build up those skills. Watch and learn from effective leaders. Watch and learn from ineffective leaders. That is my message. God bless you.